Doesn't anybody realize that this summer was the worst summer ever?
Hey guys, look, I'm on a Roblox tower too, and I also have bad opinions, and I'm gonna slow my voice down every 2 seconds. Did I mention I'm gonna slow my voice down every 2 seconds? Did I mention I'm on a Roblox tower? Did I mention?
No, but why am I getting hated? All I did was give my opinion about grow a garden. And then, boom! I know opinions exist. And I said my own opinion. And then you are hating me for saying own.opinion. Just stop. Cause out.
Why is swearing so normalized? Is everyone forgetting it's literally a sin? Swearing used to be a big thing. You'd get hated on for doing it. Now you get praised for being mature. Sorry to break it to you, but it doesn't make you any more mature or cool. It's just a sin. Why are you happy you're getting sins? Think before speaking.
I firmly believe women shouldn't have to wear bras, but others should learn to keep their eyes on their own paper. If that man gets to walk around a children's park chesticles and all, then women shouldn't have to wear bras. If you can't help but stare or make a nasty comment, then that's a you problem. That's something you have to work on. Wearing bras should be a choice. Yes, they are mainly for comfort and support. But if one day I want to free ball it and you make a strange comment, I'm not the one in the wrong. Farewell from Camden was here.
Can y'all stop spreading gospel in random comment sections? At least put them in religious videos. Like, I'm an atheist and this really annoys me. I'm trying to look at comments, and you guys are copy and pasting misinformation of religion in random comment sections. Make it stop. In reality, Jesus is not coming after the 7th bell or whatever. So just stop it already. Make a group of Christians, because it's not just me that's annoyed. A whole bunch of atheists and even Christians are annoyed by this. Don't complain saying I can ignore them, because you can ignore this too. This is just mine and others' opinion. Do not be offended, as I support Christians. I just do not support overuse of gospel in unrelated videos. Thank you for your time.
Okay, so I'm gonna say it, and you can be mad if it applies. Some of y'all are using mental health like it's an UNO reverse card. Just because you're anxious doesn't mean you get to be rude. Just because you're going through it doesn't mean you can treat people like trash and then cry when they set boundaries. Like, yes, mental health matters. But so does accountability. You can be sad and still not call your friend a bitch for not texting back in 5 seconds, and stop hiding behind, I have trauma, when you're the one causing new trauma for everyone else. Get help, get healing, but don't weaponize your pain just to get a free pass for being messy. I miss pancakes, and if it's too spicy, maybe you shouldn't be in the kitchen.
Why are boring games always so popular? Like, what the fuck is grow a garden? What is the fucking point to grow some fuck-ass plants and sell them? Every single day I see on my For You page new grow a garden money hacks. Like, go to the fucking job center and grip some real money in real life, you fat, nasty, greedy, smelly, flea-infested whale. Like, what the fuck are you even planting your coochie eggs? Last time I checked, Grow a Garden had 5 billion visits. How the fuck has half the population visited the boring game? These chronically online nasty no-life freaks need to get a hobby, because what the fuck is this? Let me know in the comments if you agree.
I want your hear me outs. I don't care how freaky they are. Just hand them over. And don't hand me your day ones, because I don't care about them. I want real hear me outs. Like ones that make people go,
What the actual fuck is wrong with you?
because I want to see how freaky some of y'all are. Because why not? I know some of you freaks are itching to tell someone about them. So tell me, and maybe I'll rate some of them.
I hate when people save my videos into their favorites. Because what do you mean user 4729471 favorited my video?
Are you making fun of me?
Am I going to be the next victim of a catfish account who sells
Nudes.
And I hate when people share my video too. Are you sharing it to your mates? If you have something to say,
Say it to my face.
comments are a thing, you know? Anyways, bye.
Sleep with one eye open tonight.
Hi, I am another person, and I will say my own opinion. Anyway, I don't give a fuck about wars. People are dying. Cool, not my problem though. Especially if it's not in my country. Like, what do you want me to do? Fly over there and tell the politicians to stop? You guys are just weak for whining over some random deaths. You're acting as if you're a major part in the people's lives. Let's stop being so stupid. Okay?
Genuinely, why are people homophobic? And I want a valid reason that isn't religion, opinions, or it's unnatural. Because I don't know who you're calling unnatural when your parents are fucking cousins. And don't bring your goddaddy Trump into this. Because if it's okay for a 70-year-old man, who happens to be our president, to say he'll date his daughter, then it's more than okay for people to have gender preferences. Being homophobic in 2025 is so embarrassing. Because why are you hating on 2 girls for kissing when you're literally rotting in your mother's basement? Before you bash somebody for their preferred pronouns, work on getting a job interview. Farewell from Camden was here.
Now tell me why my autocorrect is out here beefing with me personally. Like I tried texting
I'm here, and it said, I'm her.
Huh?
What do you mean I'm her? This ain't no gender reveal party. I am literally at your doorstep right now. I typed BRB and this menace said,
Babe, no.
now I look like I'm trying to rizz up my dentist.
And the worst part is, when I actually spell something wrong, autocorrect just gives up. I say something normal like, let's meet at 6.
This dumbass goes,
Let's meet at 6.
Bro,
now I look like I'm trying to link up for Freaky Barbecue.
I didn't sign up for Only Grills.
Now I'm sending 4 panicked texts like,
No, no, no. I meant seconds. Please, I'm normal, I swear.
Tell me why, when I looked a little too close to one of my friends, I realized this bitch was low-key attractive. Like before, I was cracking up jokes about how I was gonna diddle you. Now whenever you shoot me a text, I'm triple rethinking and asking my lawyer about how to respond. Before I didn't give an hour on how you saw me. But now, I'm scavenging the deepest corners of my mind for every interaction I had with you. I used to call you mine as in my friend. But now, I want to call you mine in a way a little less friendly. I genuinely find everything about them perfect. Their hair, their voice, their smile, their interests, their personality. Especially their ring finger. Because I actually don't fear. I'm gonna pull a Beyonce and put a ring on that motherfucker. Anyway, single gonna go touch grass.
I don't understand girls. They get so upset over everything and are so dramatic. Like I have one friend that's a girl BC, she's my boy best friend's sister. But all she ever does is complain about how the boy she likes doesn't like her back and it's so annoying. Like maybe he would like you if you didn't put on so much makeup every day and would actually talk about fun stuff like sports. Guys want a fun girl like me that is naturally pretty and doesn't whine about boys or going shopping all the time. Anyways, that's it, bye-bye.
bro, people who like Laboobas need to get locked up. No, for real though, you can't tell me that y'all find these little shits cute.
They're fucking terrifying.
These motherfuckers look like they're gonna show up under my bed uninvited and be like,
"Oh, don't mind me, just came by to tickle your toes."
Get the fuck away from me.
If I was being held at gunpoint and they would ask me, would you want to have a Labubu or die?
I would say pull the fucking trigger.
And that song that they have is so fucking annoying. Every time I hear it, my ears bleed. If I see someone outside with a fuck-ass Labubu hanging from their purse,
I'm snatching that motherfucker and burning it to the ground.
These shits terrify me.
Peace out.
Can someone tell me why we're trying to cancel Manon for saying the N slur? Like when I see videos about it, it's mostly Blink's all mad about it. It probably because of the leaked videos of Blackpink saying the N slur. Mostly everyone was mad at them except Blink's, cause y'all are more loyal than my ex. They also got mad about Lisa getting hate for wearing those tight braid, saying how it's unfair how Manon gets two. Manon from Kansai is black. Shocker, I know, right? A black person doing this. Katseye isn't even K-pop. They're a global group, mostly based in LA. Not to mention you guys reported them to ICE when they are born in America. Like, this is downright embarrassing. How are you so calm when someone popular does something bad? Actually, as a Blink, hot take, Blackpink should disband already. I've seen videos of their recent tour and I see absolutely no energy from them. Not to mention, they look like they don't want to be there. Elijah out!
Yo, can someone explain why my friends only remember I exist when they need something? Like, damn. My phone is a fucking bat signal for emergencies I didn't sign up for. You need help? Advice? A ride? A therapist? A clown? Suddenly I'm the whole damn package. But where the hell are you when I need someone? Oh right, busy, asleep. Or hitting me with the classic, sorry I just saw this text. 6 days later, miss me with that bullshit? I'm not your fucking emotional support peasant. I'm not some tool in your break glass in case of crisis box. I have my own shot going on. But apparently my value only skyrockets when you're spiraling. So here's my question for anyone with actual functioning friendships. Is this just how friendships work now? Or are these people just fake as hell? Like, is there a glitch in my reality, or am I just surrounded by discount friends who only show up for the sale? Because I'm tired. Tired of being the unpaid intern in everybody else's drama while mine collects dust.
Am I the only one that believes periods aren't painful? Okay, you're bleeding out of your coin slot. So, it's not that painful. Clearly, it's exactly like bleeding from a wound. Women are just being over dramatic. Some girl in my class wanted to skip education because of her period. Mom, you're not leaving this room because you can bleed. Like it's not that serious. Put a fucking pad on. And I hate when people say you're a boy, you won't understand. Yes, but we are both humans and we bleed. especially because my sister didn't want to go out because of her period. Just leave the house and bleed through. Like a man. This generation just needs to toughen up.
I'm definitely not the only one that does it, but sometimes I just don't wipe. Not because I forgot. Not because I'm lazy, but because I want to hear that dry little crack later. Yeah, when the shit dries and I sit down a few hours later, it splits just a bit. That subtle crunch? That's peace. That's clarity. People chase mindfulness through yoga. I sit on my own crust and wait for it to sound off like a dead leaf in November. It's not even about being gross at this point. It's about the ritual. The build-up. The delayed satisfaction. Wiping is instant gratification. Letting it dry? That's character development. It's a solo journey. You can't explain it to people who live their lives, sanitized and afraid of texture. Some of y'all haven't known silence until you've sat down and heard your own dried ass whisper secrets back to you. I know this isn't socially acceptable or whatever, but don't lie. At least once you've sat there and thought, what if I just didn't? And if you haven't, congrats, you're boring.
Bro, I can't be the only one who thinks that this summer is boring as fuck. Like, honestly, there's no fun, no silly trends, no nothing. Last year, summer 2024 was a fucking blast. It was one of the best summers ever. We had Brat Summer, Dubai Chocolate, DTI, and it was actually so fun. Now, where did all that go? Because for me, I wake up every day and I'm like,
fuck, I woke up again. Here goes another boring-ass day.
Like deadass, the only fucking thing that's trending now is literally fucking Laboobus. Those demonic little creatures, that's what's famous these days. Like, wake up, people, why did all of y'all die all of a sudden? Let's all just go back to Brat Summer, playing DTI all day, buying leopard-printed things, and wanting to eat Dubai chocolate. Please bring back summer 2024, it was so fun, playing DTI all day and watching edits with Brat songs on TikTok. Cleo out.
Duits is echt de meest irritante taal die ooit is bedacht. Elke keer denk ik, oké, dit keer ga ik het snappen. En binnen 3 minuten wil ik mijn fucking boek uit het raam gooien. Alles is moeilijk. De zinnen kloppen nooit. Het voelt alsof ik gewoon random woorden achter elkaar zet en hoop dat het goed is. En waarom bestaan er 6 manieren om de te zeggen?
Wat is dit voor marteling?
En dan dat werkwoord dat helemaal op het einde moet. Je zegt een hele zin en pas helemaal aan het eind komt het echte punt. Alsof je een grap vertelt en de punchline na 5 uur komt. En dan die woorden. Waarom is 1 woord ineens 27 letters lang? Krankenhausversicherungsnummer. Bro, dat is geen woord.
Dat is een wachtwoord.
Alles klinkt alsof je ruzie hebt. Je probeert iets simpels te zeggen en het klinkt alsof je iemand bedreigt. Zelfs goedemorgen klinkt alsof je iemand uitdaagt.
Duits is geen taal.
Het is een gevecht.
You know what I hate the most? Those types of people that ask, where are you from? It's a normal question to ask, but at the same time it's not. For an example, let's take Slovakia. When people say that they're from Slovakia, immediately other people need to correct them like, it's actually Slovenia. No, the freak, it isn't. And I freaking just love when they go on a rant that you don't know your own country. Like, shut up. Oh, and I always see these comments under Slovakian videos like, Hungary's stolen land, North Hungary. Like, why can't they just be quiet and let Slovakia live in peace? If you want the land so badly, how come you lost it? But most of the Hungarians are okay. It's just the weirdos that act this way. Gaksida out.
Is it just me, or should people born in 2015 be in Gen Z? Like they had a Gen Z childhood.
Gen Z should end in 2015 cause not all 2015 a brain rotted skibidi toilet. I grew up playing Fruit Ninja and FNAF Bro.
I had a freaking Baldi's Basics
Face. Plus it's not my fault my parents didn't buy in 1856.
I can't control when I am born.
And don't go into the comments and say you're basically a baby.
I am not.
Okay, that's
Is it just me, or should people born in 2015 be in Gen Z? Like they had a Gen Z childhood.
Gen Z should end in 2015 cause not all 2015 a brain rotted skibidi toilet. I grew up playing Fruit Ninja and FNAF Bro.
I had a freaking Baldi's Basics
Face. Plus it's not my fault my parents didn't buy in 1856.
I can't control when I am born.
And don't go into the comments and say you're basically a baby.
I am not.
Okay, that's
I'm sick of getting slandered everywhere just for having a Samsung that has many features that y'all Eves eating the apple wish it had. I love being able to translate what I say straight on the keyboard while being able to choose many different languages. You know what else I love? Having a clipboard where I can save many stuff I copy instead of them disappearing after 5 minutes. I would cry myself to sleep if I didn't have these features, not like, y'all don't do that anyways. Like bro, like bro, like bro. Also, I just love being able to see how much time there is until an alarm I put has to ring. Yeah, I'll wish you were me. Oh, and you know what else I can do? See the amount of seconds in the time just by swiping down, which is so much more useful than you think. And when it's too dark, I can dim the screen so it's not too bright. I see how much y'all complain about the lowest brightness not being low enough. Half of you still think androids haven't evolved past this. We need to stop Samsung hate in 2025. I love sticking with the green text bubbles, but I have to admit, I love Apple's emojis more because what is this?
It's almost been a week, and I still can't comprehend how Netflix got rid of Dexter for some fucking K-pop Demon Hunters bullshit. No one above the age of 11 and that has an IQ above 40 actually watches that bullshit fucking movie. That entire movie is genuinely all of Reddit's humor just put into one fucking movie. It's genuinely so horrible, I can't comprehend it. Do you know how much money Dexter has accumulated through, I don't know, probably over 20 years, no, definitely over 20 years of running? Do you know how much money, and it's still going, it's still an ongoing show. Do you know how much money Dexter has made? And Netflix still decides to remove it. This is the insane amount of money that Dexter has created. And do you know what's horrible? I go into the Snapchat group chat that some kids from my school added me to. First thing I see, K-pop Demon Hunters meme. I thought about blocking every single one of them. I thought about leaving that group chat and never talking to a single person from that group chat again. And if anyone out there watches this show and genuinely loves it, please, for the love of God, seek mental health. Please.
He again, guys. This probably shouldn't be something that I should be talking about as my first actual rant vid, especially since one of my friends already found this account. But here it goes, So my online BFS introduced me to his friend, and everything was going okay. We would all JS hang out and play together. But for some reason, he kept calling me this nickname that made me a bit uncomfortable. I didn't say anything because I thought maybe he would just stop and I didn't want to make him feel bad. But I ended up telling my BSF that his friend was making me uncomfortable, and he felt bad. So the next day he told him about it OTP. But for some reason he got really mad that I came to my BSF first instead of JS telling him up front. He said if a nickname he was saying as a joke made me feel like crap, he was going to give me something to actually make me feel like crap. Then he went on to tell me to KMS. Yeah, but that's not even all of it. But this video is getting kinda long, so I'll make a part 2. That's all for now, though. Brilev's out.
Okay, so guys, have you ever heard of spawnism? Trust me when I say this, it is the most corniest thing ever. So spawnism is the belief of a second life, right? It is basically a religion. But the thing is, the religion came from Roblox. Yes, you heard that right, Roblox. And how this started is basically on Forsaken Wiki from 2Time. It says it believes in a second life or whatever, and it's a cult, and the symbol is a Roblox spawn point. And it's not the symbol of an ancient god or anything. This is a symbol that some nerd created in a 1990s painting program. And some people actually go so far to the point where they cut out the spawn point on their skin. Just know they also believe if they sacrifice their self, they will respawn and will be given a second life. People could get seriously injured or die from this. If you believe in this religion, I'm not even trying to be rude, go get help, seek a therapist. Because I don't get how you believe in a religion that came from a 2D screen instead of actual religions. And I'm pretty sure the spawn point is 18 years old, meaning it was a minor last year. You're worshipping something that just turned from a minor to an adult. Please don't believe in this religion, it's just something a 13-year-old probably made up, and for some reason people actually believe it.
I swear to God, my little sister is a different breed. Like holy shit, she makes it her life to outdo me on everything. I play grow a garden and grind to 40 billion, and this child swoops in and gets 28 trillion. No, it doesn't end there. I start TikTok, get 6K followers, and boom banned. She reported me because I was getting closer to her 10K followers. We both film Roblox videos, but she films these Roblox horse games, and I film ink games. While she remains at 10K followers, I'm now stuck on fucking 9, like, bro, what did I do to you? And don't get me started on her phone. We were sat watching K-pop Demon Hunters together, and I look to my left, and she's talking to fucking Deku on character AI, then she changes to chat to the Fraut man. Like, nah, bro, I no longer claim her as my sister. She's my mother's other child at most. Ghost out.
My best friend of 14 years confessed his love to me. Normally I wouldn't post some dumb shit like this, but I genuinely need some help. For context, he texted me saying that he genuinely loved me. And I thought he was just joking because we generally joke like that. And for more context, I was raised in a close-minded house. I never had a chance to explore my sexuality, so I never considered it. I don't know how to feel about this since this guy has been my best friend for almost 15 years. But I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't date him if I were a girl. So now when I thought of that, it makes me think I'm some closeted guy who's all confused and thinking him. I'm confused is making me even more confused. Anyway, he was supposed to come over to my house and stay the night in a couple days. It's still happening, but I'm worried about how it's going to affect the mood. It's happening on Friday, so if y'all want to hear about that, ask for a part 2, I guess. Anyway, if y'all have any suggestions or something, let me know, please. IG out.
Can we please normalize picky eaters? Like there is no way people think picky eaters are ungrateful. I don't think y'all understand what the meaning of ungrateful is. But sorry my tongue didn't like what went through it. Personally, I'm Loki a picky eater, and honestly I hate it so much because it's so embarrassing. Especially when someone asks me about food, or what kind of foods I like. 'Cause I don't like a bunch of food. And I don't eat things for their texture or smell. Sorry, but if that thing smells like crap I ain't eating it. Or if the texture is too soft or gooey I'm not eating that. Picky eaters are not spoiled. It's just how the human body reacts to certain types of food due to texture or smell. And sometimes picky eaters come from genetics. I can't possibly eat something I don't like without gagging or throwing up. It makes me physically uncomfortable for eating something I'm not used to. Besides what did us as picky eaters due to the non-picky eaters. And for people who say just go try something new, food can't hurt you. Well no crap, I know food can't hurt us. I'm just scared that once I try the food it might be gross. Like please stop acting like us being picky eaters is an insult to your whole bloodline. I'm not trying to say anyone's food sucks. I'm just saying I really cannot eat it. Anyways, Lucy out.
I think my mom and stepdad are into age play. So I was cleaning my mom's bathroom for money, right? Because I'm broke as fuck. And you know what? I found children's fucking underwear. And when I brought it up, they said it was as a joke.
Is the joke in the room with us?
And they don't even try to hide this shit. Like my friend was over and she saw my mom on the counter, giggling like a fucking child while my stepdad put a band-aid on her foot. Not to mention when they're doing it, they just have to be the loudest. Because I've heard them multiple times. And literally anytime I bring up my mom acting like a child, she'll try to tell me that's what people do when they're in love. Like maybe in a fucking daycare, not when you're 43. She even told me, don't be petty.
Excuse me?
She's genuinely the reason I've become a total bitch. Because why are we buying sippy cups instead of nursery home pamphlets and doing those play fights in public? Meanwhile, all I can do is give them the nastiest look and pray they get admitted.
Dog out.
Can we not talk about people spam calling? Like bro, if you call me twice and I don't answer.
Why the hell do you think it's a good idea to spam me?
Spamming me is not gonna make me want to pick up the phone. I didn't answer you for a damn reason. Maybe it's 'cause I'm busy.
Or I just don't want to talk with you.
But if I do pick up, don't expect me to not be mad. And if you end up asking me why are you mad, well maybe it's because you called me.
332 times.
You're making me mad. That's why. That's why I'm flipping mad.
If you do this to everybody.
Please stop wondering why nobody likes you.
And please stop wondering why you have no friends.
Like you literally could have texted me, instead of spam calling me. Like it's actually so annoying. I'm trying to do something. Or in fact, I'm trying to finish a hobby. And you're here spam calling me more than 300 times. Oh, but why are you on D&D?
I wonder why.
I really wonder why, Vanessa.
Respectfully, please get away.
Just please stop spamming me. Anyways, if you want to see me finish this hobby, keep watching.
Does anyone else have a best friend that's hikey diabolically rude? I have a best friend who will call Ella. I was on call with her the other day and screen sharing. Suddenly, a BMU edit pops up on my TikTok feed. It was the most toe-curling gorgeous edit of him. I've been a secret K-pop fan, but I can't admit that to Ella. She thinks all K-pop fans are weird. So she spoke up and was like, why do you have that on your feed? I had to be nonchalant and say it was probably from all the K-pop Demon Hunters edits I've been liking. I forgot I was screen sharing and opened the comments. It was literally the most normal comment section, and PPL were commenting pictures of the TXT members with like silly faces. And she was absolutely disgusted by it for some reason. She audibly was like, this comment section is so cringe. It's just pictures of the members, what more do you want? Anyways, I said, this is like a pretty normal comment section. It's just fun. I scroll away and kept getting TXT, BTS, Idol, New Gen Z did so I stopped screen sharing. So Ella decided to share her screen and went to Instagram. All her reels were just either AI slop or people who are clearly autistic, and she was just like laughing at them. I don't understand why people make fun of autistic people. They are not even doing anything wrong. She makes fun of people who obviously have mental disabilities. It's just insane that someone can look at a person who's different than them and just make fun of them for being themselves. Also, we went to the mall together the other day and we spent like 30 minutes in Bath and Body Works, and I just wanted to leave to go check out other stores. When we go to a store that I want to go to, she always complains and whines. But I always wait patiently when she shops. Mostly, I just think I'm maturing and she's being a childish bully. It's weird because she always told me that she used to get bullied, so I don't understand why she's going around and doing the same thing. Anyways, thank you guys for listening. I know this was kinda long.